Hey, how are you? Let's see what's in the news today. What started out as a bit of a joke on Facebook has turned into a full-blown internet storm. A whole bunch of people, about 1.4 million, clicked attending on a Storm Area 51 event. If you haven't heard of Area 51 before, it's a top-secret US Air Force base in the middle of the desert. It's also where a few crazy conspiracy theorists reckon the US is hiding all of its aliens. Yeah.
This is Area 51. Well, the outside of it anyway. Trespassing is strictly prohibited, and attempting to do so can get you in a lot of trouble. All the secrecy around this place has had a lot of people wondering what the government could be trying to hide, and plenty of people have been cashing in on the hype for years. Naturally, a couple of Facebook meme pages got together and created this event for a bit of a laugh, with the description outlining a carefully thought out plan to meet at the Alien Centre tourist attraction and Naruto run to move faster than any security and get into the base. Obviously, they're kidding, and it's sent the internet into a frenzy of alien-related memes. Anyway, the US Air Force hasn't been laughing along. After the page blew up in a big way, it released an official warning. Attendee numbers are still going up, with the fake event set to take place on the 20th of September. Regardless, I don't think we'll be getting any clues about possible alien life. Probably just some more memes.
Would you rather be a YouTuber or an astronaut? Well, in a new study, kids in the US and UK overwhelmingly chose YouTuber. In fact, astronaut was last on the list, behind teacher, professional athlete and musician. It was just one of the questions 3,000 kids in China, the UK and the US were asked in a study released on the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. Kids in China were much more interested in blasting off to space. It also found 3/4 of kids reckon humans will one day live in outer space. So that's cool. I'll happily volunteer. Eventually. Next up, you're about to meet an incredible young Indigenous singer with an incredibly powerful voice. Her name is Indigo Ellis. Check it out.
Meet Indigo. She's a 13-year-old Noongar Nunga girl from WA, and she's debuting her first ever single, Home, in front of all of her schoolmates. Indigo's mum says she's been singing ever since she first started to talk.
I know a place where no one's lost.
She mixes both English and Noongar into her music.
So it's about my storm generation, and it's about my Indigenous culture and who I am, and I'm strong and I'm going through this time that I don't know who my ancestors are. I'm trying to find them and I need help to find them.
Indigo recently got the chance to perform at a big event for NAIDOC Week in front of 4,000 people, and she's hoping to share her music with even more people in the future.
And it's time for a segment that's all about being unusual, special, individual. And I'm not just talking about myself. It's one of a kind. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it... Oh, well, yeah, it's basically a plane. But it's a one-of-a-kind, one-seater plane. It's controlled by a joystick, which means you don't need a pilot's license to fly it. And designers in Texas reckon one day we'll all be like this hotshot.
10 to 20 years is we'll all be using these things. It will be impactful. It's going to be like the Jetsons.
Move over New Zealand. This street in northwest Wales has just taken over the world record for the steepest street. It's called, well, this guy can tell you.
Cannot say how pleased we are that Fort Penllech has now been recognised as the steepest street, not just in Wales, not just in the UK, not just in Europe, but in the entire world.
While travelling downhill would be kind of fun, going up, probably not so much. And this was a one-of-a-kind find. A giant jellyfish the size of a human. It was just swimming around, doing its thing off the coast of Cornwall in the UK when these divers came across the mammoth creature. So cool. This is the part of the video where I tell you to subscribe to see more awesome videos just like this one. And while you're at it, let us know, do you think aliens exist? And if so, are they at Area 51? Comment below.